So on Facebook this week, we've had several questions relating to when you should change the gas cylinder on your Lifejacket. The simple answer to this is that the gas cylinders have a minimum gross weight stamped on them, so you can unspin them from your Lifejacket, take the cylinder off and weigh it on your kitchen scales, and if it's up to weight then it's fine. At the same time, while doing this, it's also worth checking them for corrosion, because corrosion on the bottle, although won't affect the gas inside the bottle, can cause damage to the bladder of the jacket and then affect the integrity of the jacket. It's worth, if there is any corrosion on the bottle, making sure you do an inflation test, either by using a foot pump or on the oil inflation valve, or actually oil inflating the jacket if you don't have another means of inflating, and check that the jacket stays hard for 24 hours. The other thing to check will be the date on any automatic firing head. If it's a black United Mouldings, then it will have an expiry date. If it's the little yellow tab from Hulky Roberts, then it will have a date of manufacture, and you want to change those every 4 years.
We recently had a question from a gentleman with a Westerly Centaur 26 who asked if he could get data from his NASA wireless wind system onto a chart plotter. This is possible as long as the chart plotter has the ability to display wind data and has a NEMA 183 input. The NASA wireless system has a NEMA 183 output from the data box receiver unit. Simply connect the input from the chart plotter into the output from the data box, and you should see wind data on the plotter. For this customer, we recommended a Garmin EchoMap 65CV, which has a NEMA 183 connection and will display wind either as an instrument page or as an overlay on the chart page. The NASA wireless wind system is also available without the NASA wind display for those who only need an output for a NEMA 183 compatible display, such as a chart plotter. If you'd like to connect the wireless wind to a chart plotter that does not have NEMA 183, such as a B&G Vulcan 7, you'll need a NEMA 183 to NEMA 2000 converter, such as an ActiSense NGW-1. This connects the NEMA output, the wired NEMA output from the NASA data box, and converts it to a NEMA 2000 connection, which will go into the backbone that the Vulcan is connected to.
Another area we've been asked a lot of questions about this week is LED flares, and do they replace pyrotechnic flares? The short answer is no. At the moment, they are really a supplement to your pyrotechnic kit. The LED flare can replace a handheld red flare for use in low light and at night time, but during the daytime you really want to consider having orange smoke flares. They create obviously a lasting amount of kind of smoke in the air, and also can give things like helicopters wind direction for rescues. If you're going offshore, you really want to have some parachute flares, which can be fired above the horizon, so again attract help from further afield. Some of the LED flares do, I believe, flash and can reflect off low cloud, but again, this is really only good in a low light sort of nighttime environment. So at the moment, LED flares are a great thing to have, especially in a grab bag, where you may not want to have extra pyrotechnics in a soft bag, where you've got them packed in your life raft, but for the main ship's kit, you really want to have some pyrotechnics at the moment.
Hi, we had a question on Force4 the other day on which boots were the most flexible. Well, the answer to that is probably the Gull tall boot. It's obviously a rubber boot, non-barking sole, razor cut, and the most flexible is this one. For flexes here very nicely, so it's nice and comfortable. Good reinforcement around the toe and good reinforcement around the heel as well.